I just have this like feeling of like sadness and anger and like loss of expression. Like I don't know kind of who I am anymore in a sense. Well, I do, but I don't at the same time. Like I've had a huge ego death maybe just recently, but it's like I was putting all my energy into the future and, you know, a time frame that doesn't even exist other than now. And it's kind of just gave me a lot of anxiety, and to the point where I did lose myself for a bit. But I'm realizing now, like, with the future and the, past, obviously there's only the present moment. So I'm definitely becoming more kind of conscious with the like present moment rather than the future. But that's, I think, where I've got lost. I became too focused on what would be in the future and what would be possible rather than what is going on right now. So yeah, like I know I have got to just like pull my awareness and focus back, but it feels weird because I know in my life right now I'm going through a lot. Like I'm, you know, shedding a lot of past me and like habits and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've just got to be more conscious and aware of what I'm doing, and realizing like I can have that, positive mentality with also balancing the negative as well, like in my life, like balancing the positive and the negative. But yeah, and I need to open my heart up more. I need to not be so closed up and like kind of, you know, like no one can touch me, no one can talk to me, no one can even look at me, because that's stupid. Like I'm here on this world, so fuck what people say. Like I'm gonna have to be judged, I'm gonna have to be looked at, I'm gonna have to be like, you know, kind of viewed in different perspectives, good or bad. Like I think that's where I've got lost as well. I've kind of gave too much of an opinion on like the good and bad of people's opinions, and I think when you take on that too seriously, you can get lost with that as well, because you're like, oh well, is what they're saying about me true, or is this and that actually right for me? And I think it's best to know on your own, learning your lessons, like what is good and bad, rather than other people telling you first, because it can be dangerous in that sense, because you're just listening to everyone else rather than your own inner voice of what you think is best for you. So I do know that's a kind of thing that I've been dealing with recently, of obviously having many people say their opinions, and it's like it's not a bad thing, but when it is controlling your life and it's getting to the point where you don't know yourself, that's dangerous, because then you lose yourself because you're so kind of filled up with everyone else